My people, wonder shall never end. This wonderful and powerful video from our dear data man is indeed a eye-opener as well as a wake-up call, because he exposed like deep secret of everything that is happening in Nigeria, especially when it comes to insecurity. Like, it is now obvious that all this kidnapping and banditry that is happening in Nigeria is man-made, even though that Nnamdi Kanu has been saying this for a very long time. Now people have started coming out to confirm that the insecurity that is happening in Nigeria, like Nigeria government cannot vow that they are not aware of everything that is happening. And this is the reason why you can see bandits, kidnappers posting freely on TikTok without being tracked or arrested. My people, this video is a must watch, and this is the reason why they have to share this video so that other people will get the opportunity to watch, to get idea of everything that is happening in our country when it comes to insecurity. But before then, please, if today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thanks so much for doing so. So my people, just take a look.
The truth of the whole matter is that, you know, we are all seeing it in the daylight. This is not them say, them see. This is not a news, this thing where they go say now fake news. It they happen to us on our crow eye like this. It they happen. I saw so many videos when you share, my brother. And not only on your platform, I also saw the ones, because while I was listening to you, I was also checking other, you know, YouTube informations that were coming in from other videos. And I saw this bunch of terrorist Fulanis that have their guns. And I saw two of the military vehicle that is being shot down already. They are already on fire, and these people were jubilating. Then I begin to,
ask questions.
to imagine within myself. I said, this type of people are in Nigeria right now. This is not happening in Ghana. It's not happening in Chad. Sorry. It's not happening in, in Niger Republic. This is Nigeria. I remember when Nigeria was leading as the head of ECOMOG back in the days. They would go to Sierra Leone and go to Liberia to fight war. This is the same Nigeria army that allowed these people to defeat them in their own territory. And we are here talking about protests. We are here talking about election. You see, those people, they pack during the time of election. I don't know if you guys got that information, or you saw those people that were packed on the trailer. I saw these young Fulani, young boys. There is no female among them. These people were literally packed on the big vehicle, and they were transported to every part of the eastern state, and the middle belt, and the south.
Were they going to vote? Were they going to vote?
No. That is one thing I want to let you know now, that this is an agenda. This is an agenda going on. You see those people, the banditry that you are hearing today in Edo State, in Delta State, in the eastern part of Nigeria, in the western part of Nigeria, is as a result of those people who were transported, but people did not have the eyes to see the agenda that is going on. These people, as I'm talking to you right now, these people are all over our forest. They are waiting. They are waiting for the last command. And we are here talking about Nigerian protests. Let me tell you, the truth is that no protest that will save Nigeria right now. These people are already there waiting. They are already in our bush. They are already in our forest. The only thing that will save us, because you see this one Nigeria thing, where will they do so? It will consume all of us very soon. It will consume everybody, because we are not wise enough to understand the plan of these people. And some people were saying that they are fighting for Northern State. They are not fighting for Northern State. They are not fighting for Islamic State. They are fighting to conquer the whole west and southern Nigeria, the eastern Nigeria, because they believe that if they capture everybody, they will now make Nigeria their own territory, so that they can compete with the West, with the Western world, through our resources. So one thing I want to say is that another thing again, sorry, bro. Another thing I'm about to say, I want to tell our
There is
brothers.
a video. There is a video I wanted you to listen to. There is a video I
But
wanted you to listen to.
let me quickly round up this one so that I don't forget. And another
Maybe you
thing
will
again
say
I want to
something
say.
about the video anyway. Continue.
And
Yeah.
another thing I wanted to say is this. You see, like those of our brothers from South and Southeast who are in the military, let me tell them, they are not safe. You know why they are not safe? You see those Fulani Boko Haram repentance that they are putting. Those are the people doing the assassination now. They are the one killing our South brothers and East brothers in the military. Because these people, they don't want to make it look like, okay, it is a war against South personnel in the military or Southeast personnel in the military. They bring in this Boko Haram repentance and put them together with you, so you don't know that they are your enemy, and they will send you to mission. They know that mission they are sending you, the vehicle they will give you is updated. The guns they will give you is updated. They know, and they will call their own Fulani military terrorists. They will say these people are coming to social place, and that's why you see that the attack is very easy, because there is an intelligence within them that is passing all the informations to these same terrorists so that they can attack. And when they are sending out these our boys, they are sending out people from the Southeast. That is the reason why you see the majority of military personnel in the Southeast, they are made up of the Hausa Fulanis. They are not even, it's just few Igbos and few South and Southeast are in the military in the Southeast. All of them there are the Fulanis there who are doing their foot soldier, killing our people, secretly killing our young boys. But you see, like the people who are in the north, thinking that they are defending Nigeria, are the Southeast Southeast people and the South military guys who are being sent over there, and all of them gradually they are taking them off because they don't even read the lips of these people. They don't even know the plan they have.
All right.
So what I think I'm going to tell my brothers in the military is that they should be ready to face the consequence if they don't leave that job, because there is a plan for these people to wipe them gradually away from the military. And if they are done with that, we are done finally, because they know that these are the people that will later come to fight for us. And if they take them away, we are done. So the best now is for us to use our brain. God gave us this brain to think. If Nigeria divide today, every country go their own. Those of us when it our own, you will see a new job will be created in any of this country. We will have new immigration. We will have new airport. We will have new police, and all these things they need people to fill those spaces. All these our brothers, what would they cry? Say all these our children, Mama G, all this one way they cry, say our children not get job. You will see when there is a new country, there will be new hope. People will have job in their countries. In military, our youth will feel military. Arewa will do their own. Biafra will do their own. If we are going to go with Biafra, we will do our own. The Southwest, they will also have employment everywhere. This youth, their life will be revived. Everybody will have new hope and new life. So why are we killing ourselves for one country that does not even value human life? Come on.
All right, Mr. Collins. I want to ask you a question with this video. Let me see what you are saying has a connection with what Senator Onyi Abaribe said. Let's take a watch.
In trying to remove Jonathan, there were stateless persons that were from the Sahel region that were imported into Nigeria, and a former chairman of PDP made that statement. I'm not the person that made it.
But that importation is a fact, is it?
That importation is a fact. What has happened in Nigeria is that most of the time when something comes up today, we never sit back and say, how did we get to this point? We got to this point by virtue of the fact of the effort to remove President Jonathan. There had always been this herder-farmer clash, but it never got to this point where whole communities were exterminated so that some people will be roaming freely within their land, which is what happens in Plateau and in Benue State.
I think Benue is the worst hit.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because most of the banks of the Benue is lush because it's watered by the Benue River. And so they want, these people came and they want. And who are these people? And that's a question that we have not dealt with. The bill first said that we have to confine these people to the ranches within their states of origin. And somebody woke up and said, no, every Nigerian has a right to go around. There's no such thing like a state of origin. Why will anybody make that statement? Reason is that in trying to remove Jonathan, there were stateless persons that were from the Sahel region that were imported into Nigeria.
All right. I'm trying to connect a dot here. That was a Senator Baribe. He was saying this on a national television, so it's not a private chat. That was Arise News. He was saying that the reason why we're having insecurity in Nigeria, that he warned them when they were about to do it. So he's aware of what happened, that they imported Bororo Fundanese into Nigeria to remove Jonathan. And these people now are the one carrying guns, killing people. So people who imported them, if they do not send them to kill, they will not kill. So someone who imported you is importing you for a purpose. And the purpose is that Buhari said that if he did not win election, that blood will flow everywhere in Nigeria. So these people has a mission already. And remember that when Goodluck Jonathan was about to wipe away Boko Haram, there is something that Buhari still said. Buhari said that any attack against the Boko Haram is an attack against the North. In other words, the North owns the Boko Haram. And listen to this Okupe when he was saying this.
In this country, say that any attempt to attack and fight insurgency is an attack on the North. So, when you have such huge political considerations, there are difficulties. But Buhari said that in the newspaper. Buhari said that any attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the North. So what do you do as a government? So you want to attack Boko Haram. At the same time, a leader, a respected person in society, somebody who carries, the last vote, the last election, over 12 million people voted for him from the North. A man like that, you cannot ignore him. Now he says that if you continue to attack Boko Haram, you are attacking the North.
I am trying to connect some dots, okay? That was Okupe saying the same thing on Chinese television. That Buhari said if you attack the Northerners, meaning you are attacking, if you attack Boko Haram, meaning you are attacking the Northerners. Now, this was Fanana 7 years ago, where Fanana came out to challenge the person who formed Boko Haram. Let's listen to what Fanana said.
It is very important. Who started the Boko Haram crisis in Borno State? A governor, Muhammadu Ali Sharif, addressed the press 2 days ago and attempted to insult the collective intelligence and memory of Nigerians by denying any links with the dangerous, dreaded Boko Haram sect. I did reply him yesterday, and I'm expecting him to sue me because he said he wanted to sue an Australian. You don't need to go to Australia. What you are looking for in Sokoto is in the pocket of your Sokoto. I'm ready to join issues with him.
Now, I don't have to play the video for long because I'm trying to connect some dots. Now, all these Boko Haram members imported by this man, he gave them Commissioner of Religious Affairs. When these people went to executive meeting of Borno State, they saw that all of them were talking about contract, how to share money. Boko Haram members said that these people are not pure, that they don't have the agenda they themselves have. The man resigned as a Commissioner of Religious Affairs. When he resigned as a commissioner of religious affairs, he said that their mission is not all these things they are talking. Their mission is to have a country like Nigeria who will be an Islamic state. But the issue is that this governor is still working free today. Nobody is asking him everything. Then, you know what Buhari did? Because Buhari was somebody who accompanied this man who formed Boko Haram to do it. Buhari has to induct all of them into Nigerian military. And in Zamfara State today, what is going on is that military is killing the police who are in the intelligence department. Those who knows what is going on, military will come and kill them. I published a video this morning. Even yesterday, they still killed another policeman in a Zamfara State. Because I'm going to somewhere, the reason why I'm trying to connect us for you people now, still in Zamfara State was where this man said that he arrested a lawmaker who is a bandit, a lawmaker, a criminal, a terrorist is making law. Listen to Commissioner of Police in Zamfara State.
We can say now banditry is an industry in Zamfara State. Last month, we arrested a member of the State House of Assembly in Banditry here in Zamfara State. We arrested a district head. We also as well arrested a former local government chairman. So you can see that involvement of this class of people in banditry is more making the situation to become more and more complex. So in essence, I can say that
some traders are like hawks. They can spot an opportunity miles away and catch it at the...
So in essence, I can say that all caliber of people now are involved. All manner of people are involved in this banditry.
Now, for this man, banditry is a business. But for me, it's not a business, it's an agenda. There is a difference between a business and agenda. A House of Rep member, a House of Assembly member has money. A governor has money. What we make a lawmaker to join bandits is not because of money. Because we live in a country where people who are politicians have money. If not their salary, the money they embezzled. You understand? Now, the reason why I'm trying to connect all these dots is that if we are fighting, let us know what we are fighting. If we are fighting, let us know the caliber of men, their purpose, their mission, everything. Let us know the people we are fighting. That we are fighting Boko Harams. We are fighting people who already have plan. Look at all these things that happen when they say they imported Fulanese, they imported people with guns. It happens more than 10 years ago. So these people must have given birth, everything must have graduated. And up to my village in the south of Delta State, this year, 3 months, my village people did not go to farm. Before people have to resolve to their cultural way of chasing people, I'll resolve into juju, resolve into so many things for them to be able to start going to farm. Now, why I'm saying it is because I want everyone who will be able to fight anything you know that you can fight for. People who say they want to do this, go and do. People who say they want to do this, go and do. But the truth is that this country is in another dimension. And ISWAP was saying that they are going to divide Nigeria. And they know what they are saying. And the ultimatum they gave was December. They said they are going to divide this country. Even Chara reporters publish it, so many news media publish it. They said ISWAP terror group hosts public meeting with Borno residents to recruit new members. Stresses plan to have separate Islamic country. And this is what I was telling you about police who were being killed by military in Zamfara State. This happened yesterday again. and Ronak condemns the killing of police officer by Nigerian soldier in Zamfara, calls for urgent probe. All these things are happening. I'm just trying to let people know so that they will know the country they are, so that we will know what we are fighting. Far, far, far better and greater than, the cost of keeping him is greater, or is more worse. Let me put it in that way. But I don't know whether these people care about that. But it is time for people to call a spade a spade. Thank God for social media. So many lies have been told in the time past. They will tell you this, they will tell you that. But today now, thank God we are able to bring out what is going on in the country on the social media. What is there that people that call themselves Boko Haram, they said they don't want Nigeria again, that Western education is a sin. And the same people, you people said you forgave them and you inducted them into the military. And someone who is still agitating, that has not carried weapon once, they are still keeping the person up till today.
Thank you for the presentations. You see, actually, from what Kenneth Okonkwo has said so far, I think, yes, what he said is a reality. And you should also know that it's not as if Nigerian government don't know what to do. They know. And keeping Kanu there is a mission for them. You understand? But let us not also forget that these people are also making money with Nnamdi Kanu's case, because every time, according to Showore, one time when he said, every time Nnamdi Kanu appears in court, it involves billions of naira. That is another game that they are playing. And another thing again is, let us not also forget that whatever catastrophe that is going on in the southeast, whatever violent, it is also orchestrated by the government themselves. All this banditry that is going on, it was orchestrated by the government to make it look like this unknown government or whatever thing they are doing is coming from the agitation, is coming from IPOB.
I'm sorry to I'm sorry to cut you short. You know that I like evidence a lot. This thing you are saying now, Hope Uzodinma said something like that. Just 1 minute. Let's see what Hope Uzodinma said about it.
I told you times without number in Imo State. Some of the cases of banditry here are politically contrived. Some are the real attacks by bandits. So I think that the kind of politics with bitterness that is going on in the state and some part of this region should really be condemned. And that is why we have decided to embark on both kinetic and non-kinetic approach.
Is there any reason, perhaps AIG or yourself as a government in Imo State discovered behind the direct assault on security agents or agencies or the Nigerian police force in Imo State? Any reason behind that? Why are they doing that?
Well, it is not limited to Imo State alone, because you can see the wave of banditry across the country today. There's banditry in the northern part of the country, banditry in the southern part of the country, banditry also in the eastern part of the country. But there are peculiarities state by state. Some of these crimes are being supported. Recall that 2 years ago when this thing started in Imo State, when the bandits attack police stations as they're leaving from the scene of crime.
Now, there is a statement he made at the beginning. He said that it's because of politics of, try to remind me the word, politics of bitterness. That insecurity in the southeast is a politics of bitterness. In other words, when they are talking about insecurity, it's not only people who are either, as they say, that is people who are agitating and all those things. People who are agitating, I don't know, but this man is just confessing that it is politics of bitterness. And I am asking, how can there not be a politics of bitterness where he came out number 4 and Supreme Court brought him
number 1
to number 1. So such a thing, you think that other political opponents will keep quiet and not sponsor insecurity. So most of this insecurity are being sponsored by politicians. You were there when I played this video.
And the government, the politicians are the government. They are the government.
Yeah.
You understand?
Exactly.
So that is the point. That is the point that I am trying to make. So that they will now direct everything to say IPOB or Biafra agitations are the ones who are committing all this crime, who are bringing all this unrest to the southeast. But another thing again, let us not also forget that before this banditry, before this kidnapping and all this terrorism in Nigeria, let us not forget that a commissioner of police, that is IG, at that time made a statement to Nigerian citizens that everyone to take away guns from individuals. So that will give you an insight that there is actually a very deep secret agenda on how these people are going to let their people run over innocent civilians and conquer their territories. This is a game plan that I've been talking about. It's part of conquering, taking Nigerians away from indigenous people. You understand? And not only that, let's look at what Kenneth Okonkwo said. Let me go back when he said that if they can rehabilitate the Boko Haram and put them back to the Nigeria and compensate them. So if they can
share happy moments and good times with family, send money to love,
compensate them. So if they can do that to Boko Haram, they can do that to Sunday Igboho. So why not Nnamdi Kanu? These are the same people who kill somebody in daylight. The Nigerian government caught them in fire, shooting, that is shooting face to face with the Nigerian army, and yet they still gave them that this thing. They still give them that relief. They gave them that amnesty, and they now compensate them by giving them jobs in the Nigerian army. So that will tell you that something deeply is going on that we might not even know about. If they can release Sunday Igboho, who is also doing the same thing that Nnamdi Kanu has never ever shot anybody. He has never killed anybody based on the Biafran agitation. He has never ever kidnapped anybody because they are standing on his way. This is a man who just take microphone and speak about freedom, not just for the freedom of the Southeast, but for the freedom of the indigenous people of Nigeria. And now, you are still keeping him behind the bar, and those who killed somebody, you saw them in broad daylight. They killed somebody. They sliced people's throats. They killed innocent Nigerians, and yet you still gave them amnesty. You still gave them benefits. So what are we talking about? So Nigerian government, actually, if they release Nnamdi Kanu, it will make a difference, yes, but it will not stop the orchestrated violence, the unknown gunmen that is going on, because like we earlier said, it was those who were orchestrated by the same Nigerian government. So that is where I have to say for now. Thank you.